Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Well, if I'd have told you that there would be some shady business, accusedly, in the NBA today, it would be massive national news.
Sure.
What team would you guess? Honestly.
L.A.?
The Clippers?
No, the Lakers.
Oh, the Lakers. Thinking that maybe that Rob Pelinka finally...
that would be the team that would come to mind.
Yeah, like Rob banged the wrong dude's old lady
or just something.
Luka got arrested for doing something.
It could be anything. I would definitely pick LA.
Well, the city would be accurate, but the franchise, of course, is the Clippers. So as we come on today, for those of you that watch our thing live, welcome back to In the Building. You get a chance, Bouquet. Fix that monitor, homie. Thank you, sir. As we come on today, we've got Pablo Torre once again stirring up trouble for people.
He's stirring up trouble or just reporting what he's hearing?
Well, my man, I mean, he's turned into like the deep throat of the year with. No, he's the one that outed all the shenanigans going on in the North Carolina football program, saying that homegirl had way too much business all up in everybody's business. And Carolina immediately backpedaled, although they've still not proven him wrong, Pablo Torre. This one here is so bad, potentially for the Clippers, that if Pablo Torre really is wrong, then the Clippers need to sue his ass off.
Sure.
Because what he's saying today is illegal. He's accusing the Clippers of breaking the law and breaking the NBA's rule for sure.
NBA, okay, yeah.
Well, there's got to be some sort of white-collar crime that's been committed, if all this is true. So, basically, Pablo Torre from, what's it called? Pablo Torre finds out.
Somebody else ESPN let walk out and go make $1 million.
Yeah. Torre has found out that Steve Balmer, in order to pay Kawhi Leonard, y'all remember him, you remember, in order to pay Kawhi more money than he had to, he created a no-show job, very Tony Soprano-like for Kawhi.
Yeah.
Basically a fake endorsement. Created some sort of tree company in California, that Steve owned, and Kawhi's going to do endorsements for this tree company. And it turns out, according to Pablo Torre, Kawhi never did anything for this company. It was completely made up on paper by Balmer in order to pay Kawhi more money than he was supposed to. The company just filed for bankruptcy because Balmer never intended for it to be a legit company. They just filed for bankruptcy. The primary benefactor listed, and Pablo Torre has all the paperwork, is Kawhi Leonard. They paid Kawhi Leonard $28 million to do jack shit in order to pay him more money to circumvent the salary cap. And there is where the NBA is going to have to get involved here and do something really, really awful to the Clippers. Wow, this is awesome. And, of course, it's Kawhi Leonard. And the person that was taking the money for Kawhi, not Shohei Ohtani's buddy, but Kawhi Leonard's old buddy, Uncle Dennis. Dennis Robertson was the guy who, according to Torre's report, was the one receiving the $28 million. So collecting it for Kawhi so no one would see that Kawhi just got 28. Uncle Dennis is holding it until Kawhi's done playing, I guess.
I mean, it's genius until you get caught.
My gosh.
It doesn't.
Wow.
When I saw it, I was like, wow, this is interesting. But it didn't, that's, what was that, 28? That was 7 years ago. I'm no longer mad at Kawhi. It's more fun. It's it's more funny to me than anything. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like, shit. I would take a no-show job from Steve Balmer. Like, hey, I don't know about your podcast, but can you run this tree company and, your wife could be the benefactor? Sure, why not, Balmer? I'd do it in a heartbeat.
I think Balmer's worth, close to $20 billion.
Something like that.
So why are you worried about going into the luxury tax by overpaying Kawhi?
I don't know. That part I don't know.
Unless he paid, and Kawhi's been making more than the max. Because there, as you know, there's the max.
That's what it is. Like, you have to pay him from the Clippers salary. Like whatever he's making from them, they're making it. But to pay him more, he's the owner of the tree company.
Correct.
Yes. So it's like on top of his $40 million.
Right.
Right.
Here's your max, but we need to do some other things. I don't want to go way into the luxury tax, so we're going to create a bullshit job for you. It's very Tony Soprano stuff. Pretty nuts, man. And of course, all kidding aside, I'm not goofing. Like we have no evidence, but there's no question in my mind. This is my opinion. I think you agree. Kawhi Leonard is, and I said this when he was a Spur, by the way, and I said it very delicately, and I don't want to get sued, but I see a guy who, like, if I were to find out that maybe he had low-lying, low-level Asperger's syndrome, it would not surprise any of us, right? Kawhi?
Right, for sure.
No way. And this goes back, and Uncle Dennis, we all remember the history we have here with him in our town where we do this show every day in San Antonio. I just once again see a situation where a guy was opportunistic. He's best friends with Kawhi, and he's gotten Kawhi paid, no question. But I almost feel like he's taken advantage of Kawhi being so weird. And I hate that word sucks. I don't know if the guy is on the spectrum or not.
Right.
He's certainly not. He's not your average dude. And I just see a very opportunistic guy. But whatever, Kawhi's rich beyond his wildest imagination. The other thing is, Rudy, what is the NBA going to do about this if this proves to be true?
I don't know. That part is going to be, they're going to come down hard on the Clippers because, again, if you want a guy to make $68 million a year, then you can't pay him the Supermax because he never plays 65 games. He's not first, second, or third team anything. So you can't pay him the Supermax. But, they've been bending over backwards for Kawhi since he walked in there and told them, hey, go do this, go do that. Walks out of the room, and they've bent over for me. Like, hey, Ty Lue be frustrated with Kawhi, and, man, Kawhi don't want to practice, blah, 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 this. The Clippers allow it. So as humans, we do what you tolerate. And Balmer and the Clippers front office have tolerated whatever it is Kawhi's wanted to do. So, and I guess this is just another thing. Like, hey, I can't get the Supermax, but I deserve it. Pay me more. Well, we can't because you're not, eligible for the Supermax. But I can make you and your uncle the owner of this fake tree company and pay you $28 million a year. So if it is true, yeah, the NBA has to come down hard on this situation. Now, I don't know if that means draft picks, if NFL draft picks matter. NBA, I don't know what you do. Because, with the Clippers wouldn't care if you took their first-round picks. Who cares about a first-round pick in the NBA? So picks won't be enough. It'd have to be a heavy fine. I'm thinking, probably the biggest fine in NBA history. I'm probably thinking somewhere around $100 million. Yeah. $100 million fine, maybe ineligible to make the playoffs. I don't know.
Whether Kawhi Leonard has some sort of mental illness or not. But again, I'm not saying he does. It wouldn't shock me if we found out he did. Whether or not he does, he's a grown-ass man. And it ain't like he did not know what was going on. I could see the NBA suspending Kawhi 50 games and Balmer a year and fine $10 million, loss of draft picks.
Yeah.
This is the same franchise that literally the owner, because he was a racist scumbag, was banned for life.
Yeah, he's banned for life.
That was a social.
And that was from his private life.
Right.
Had nothing to do with the NBA.
This is fucking with our business.
Right.
If you're going to ban, and I'm not saying this is worse than racism, but they're different crimes. This is, what was the old man's name? Donald Sterling.
Sterling.
Those were social crimes that you can't have.
Right.
And I was thrilled when his ass got banned for life. It was great. This here, though, is like the whitest of white-collar crimes, and what I mean by that is, you are fucking over the NBA here. You're robbing the NBA here, kind of. This, you can make the case, Rudy, that from a business standpoint, this is way worse than some just racist old asshole.
From a business standpoint,
you're effing with
for
the
sure.
NBA's business.
From a business standpoint, absolutely. Because you get taxed on that if you're paying them more than you're supposed to.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you're taking money out of the. Now, as far as like the law, not the NBA law. I don't know. I mean, rich people probably do this type of stuff all the time.
Yeah,
fake
businesses.
Yeah. But as far as NBA wise, no, it's not a good look.
Look at all. I know guys here in the state of Texas that have multiple businesses, 5 of which are bullshit.
Yeah. So this is a regular thing in that world. Mm-hmm. But just on the NBA side, no, you can't have that.
Yeah, man, this is bad. And of course, Kawhi Leonard is the guy involved. Why on earth? And I don't know how much I was out yesterday, which we'll talk about. I don't know how much more Micah Parsons y'all did. You know how overrated I think Micah Parsons is.
Well, we talked about the Packers trading 2-1s for damaged goods and him taking a freaking pregnancy epidural to be able to play on Sunday. We talked about that. Yeah. And it's like, yo, if you invested 4 years in him,
right? If he can't
play, then just don't let him play if his back is hurt.
Right. Yeah, okay. Exactly. If he does have what I'm trying to get at is that I think Kawhi Leonard may be reaching Micah Parsons overrated levels with people. Like Steve Ballmer, of all the guys to do this, you don't create bullshit no-show jobs that circumvent the salary cap and F the NBA over for Kawhi Leonard. You do that for Steph Curry or LeBron. You don't do that for fucking Kawhi Leonard.
True that.
It's incredible. And of course, the Spurs have not won anything since he left because he ain't won shit since Toronto either. When he had a team around him, he's gone to L.A. where it's a bunch of misfit toys like Paul George and Chris Paul at the end and effing James Harden and
Bradley Beal,
Russell Westbrook.
They just added Bradley Beal this year.
And Bradley Beal, I mean, God almighty.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
And then your no-show job. The Clippers should just be ended. Do we really need them? We have an L.A. team.
Yeah, he contributes a lot of money to the NBA.
They're the Aggies of L.A. Mm-hmm. Woo! How about that? How about that 50-point win over UTSA? It's pretty incredible, and just the gumption of Balmer. And it's like he's a multi-billionaire. He's a real fun-loving guy. He reminds me of a young Mark Cuban back when Cuban was
he's even more over the top than Cuban.
Sometimes, he
built that red and yelling and screaming.
Built that incredible arena they got in L.A.
But I'll be interested to hear from executives and things like that on what this means and for sure. How it affects the NBA and what the NBA should come down and do. Because literally this just came down. We didn't even have time to really digest it.
No. The Clippers have released a statement denying it all, of course. The NBA hasn't said anything. They better. They're going to have to before the day's over for sure.
Well, the thing about it is it's like I also know that guys like Steve Ballmer do dot their I's and cross their T's.
Yeah.
So even if this is all true, guys like Steve Ballmer have lawyers and guys that can wiggle their way through and find loopholes in certain things where you'd be like, hey, yeah, I did do that. But according to the NBA, it's going to be a lot. You're going to have to read a full 600-page report as to why maybe this wasn't illegal NBA terms. I don't know. It's weird. That's why I say I'm going to wait and see what some of these lawyer experts say.
Are you allowed to create a business?
Why can't I just go into business with Kawhi and Dennis? Why is that illegal?
Right. I'm just wondering. I don't know what the laws are in California or Fed laws or whatever. But you created a business knowing it was going to go bankrupt in order to pay a guy for something else he does. There's got to be some sort of a crime committed there, you would think, or some sort of violation.
I just wanted to start a business with Kawhi, Your Honor.
Why not just pay him out of your pocket? Give his mother $28 million as a gift.
I don't know.
What are we doing creating business?
I just don't think it's as black and white as he's guilty. But billionaires don't move like that.
Right. He's not an idiot.
He's not an idiot.
Yeah.
He's not an idiot. Hey, man, Kawhi said he wanted to save the rainforest. So we built a tree company. It didn't go well.
Rudy always sides with the gangster, and I love that. The guy who made the money. No, I love that.
Yeah.
It's great.
No, I ain't siding with him. I'm just trying to play. I'm playing both sides of it.
I get it.
Because if I'm Balmer, I'm like, I got every lawyer in the world on the phone today.
For sure.
And hey, read all this, get me out of this shit. Yeah. I gotta go.
It'll go away.
But this is the like I'm not gonna read all. We're not gonna read all the chat. We're not Jeff Sheen, but the chat.
We're still that guy left such a hole in our town. We still reference him in 2025.
The chat is like right now. The chat is like, "Hey man, you're fat." Well, so are you. Who cares if I'm fat? The chat, like this, is the thing with the chat. Like, regardless of how bad this is for Kawhi, how bad this is for Balmer, guess what? We still suck. So we can be happy and we can cheer. We still haven't made the playoffs in 7 years. Regardless of how happy we are about Kawhi's demise and look how it ended up and he was a bad guy, we still suck until further notice. So being happy for somebody else's misery, that's the definition of crabs in a bucket. That is the very definition of crab. Hey, well, we're down here in this bucket, so let's pull Kawhi back down in here with us since we suck still too. And hopefully, and again, I feel like the Spurs are going to have a really good year. I feel like they're going in the right direction. But as of right now, we're awful. So let's celebrate.
Right. No, I'm over.
No, not yeah. I'm not talking about the chat. I'm talking about the chat. I got it. But the chat's celebrating, but like this gave us another ring. We didn't get a ring. We're not going honking.
It's just funny. Look, I'm over it. I'm good. I've remarried. He's my ex-husband. But I'm not like excited. But when I hear that maybe he's cheated on his new girl, I'm like,
you're like hell yeah, of course. You're like, see, that's what you get. I told you not to get with that bitch.
Could have warned you.
That's fair. That's fair.
So we'll see what else shakes down between now and God knows whenever we get back for tomorrow's show or whatever might come down to.
What
keep your ears on, Bookie. Who knows?
Dude, rich people don't like spending money.
Well, that's how they got there.
That's how they got there. Rich people will find a way. I know I made $10 billion. I know Jeff Bezos, I made $100 billion gazillion dollars, but I don't want to pay any taxes on it. It's just, in some ways, again, this was genius until now Pablo Torre outs you.
Mm-hmm. I love rich people. I have a love-hate relationship with them.
Same.
I love them because they can do whatever they want, and I hate them because they can do whatever they want.
You know what? Mic drop.
Yeah.
Well said.
I told a guy I know the other day, they found out that they were not in the district.
Oh, yeah.
They were not in the school district that they thought they were in because their kids were getting ready to start school, little kids. And they realized, oh, no, we're in the shitty school district. Oh, well, what do we do? He bought a house in the district. And I think he let his buddy move in it. And they're claiming that address. I mean, that's his house. His name is on the deed. Those are the things you can do when you're rich.
When you're rich, yeah. I want you to go there.
Yeah, nothing but respect.
Let's just go over there. What was that, 450?
Yep. I knew another guy who had a ranch. He had some land out in South Texas. And he was paying major taxes. And he found some sort of a loophole where it's like if you have animals on your property that can keep the grass low, your taxes go down like 95%.
I learned that.
I'll be damned.
I learned that from Dion.
So he went and bought cows.
Dion does that.
He put cows on his land.
At his house in Prosper. When he was doing that TV show with Pilar, and everybody, the producers, like, why you got these cows? He was like, that was tax write-offs, baby. And I was like, oh, so yeah, Dion just has all these cows roaming his property in Prosper because they give you a tax write-off.
Freaking rich people.
Rich people, man. I never knew that. I only know that because I watch too much TV. Mm-hmm.
Go get 20 grand and go get 2 badass bulls and bring them out here so they'll eat the grass. So
yeah.
Genius. All right, it is in the building. It's show number 397 under our watch from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios here at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown, Texas. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. Please donate to our cause if you'd like to do so. You may.
Speaking of, I have shirts and a bottle of whiskey for you from Greg.
Oh, cool.
You just missed him.
You got a bottle of whiskey for me.
Yeah, you just missed him Saturday at Slackers. He brought you a couple shirts and a bottle of whiskey. Gave me a bottle of tequila. Tequila's solid, Greg. I had a shot or two Sunday night, so
okay, cool.
It's solid. But I got a bottle of whiskey and some T-shirts for you. I forgot to bring it.
All right, very good. You can donate to us. I got a bottle of whiskey coming. You can donate to us though via the super chat right now. anytime you can, we try to get to as many as we can. This Kawhi thing's blown up, of course, because it's him. We appreciate that. Won't you drop us a dime, literally, while you're chatting? And it's guaranteed that we will read your entry, no matter what you write. Try to make it not stupid. Some people just give us money and don't have a comment. That's okay. We appreciate that, too. You can also buy us coffees at the buymeacoffee.com link that Bouquet will no doubt link if he has not already. And you can also become a member of this whole thing and get all of our exclusive members-only material for just $4.99 a month, as low as. So thank you.
All right. Send you something. Go ahead.
Cool. Let me get into this. So it's a chance to meet the Iceman. It's the 13th, so we're coming up now on the 13th. 2 weeks.
Texas Chill Liquor, number 8.
A week from Saturday, from 3 to 7. Saturday, September the 13th at location number 8. It's the Military Crossing location of Texas Cheer Liquor. George Gervin, baby. He's going to be signing.
Spurs legend, by the way. That's
legend.
Not Spurs. We have to put legend.
Spurs
He's supposed to be sending me a new flyer because you can't just be using the Spurs name with alcohol without paying them. So Spurs legend.
Okay, Spurs legend. Spurs Hall of Famer.
Yeah, there you go.
Spurs finger roller, Iceman.
Yes,
George
sir.
Gervin will be signing bottles of his own bottle.
Ice 44.
On September the 13th from 3 to 7. You can meet the Iceman, buy a bottle, get a signature edition of it at the Military Crossing location on Saturday the 13th, which is less than 2 weeks. It's a week from Saturday from 3 to 7 at location number 8.
Only $33 for that bottle.
And if you go in there and you want to buy some beer or whatever or anything else, that you get 5% off when you mention in the building. But it's not just at that location. It is at all 8 locations scattered about the area.
I don't know if he'll sign a trading card, JC. I know he won't if you ain't got a bottle.
Maybe if you buy 3 bottles.
Yeah, I don't know. That's above my pay grade, JC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just just participate in a bit. Participate in the bit. Right.
I don't know.
It's Texas Cheer. All right, I have an idea. I'm gonna hit you with a left turn real quick. I don't want to make this. I know we have a lot to get to today. Y'all were talking. This is what I get for missing a show. You know, I miss a lot. Y'all were talking the other day about doing a fantasy football league involving our people, our members.
Oh, we missed that window.
Boy, I have one day to do it.
Well, it's way too late, and I don't want to put that much on Bouquet. I have an idea though. I want to present. We don't have to figure it all out right now.
No.
Maybe we can talk after the show and between now and tomorrow because we have a game tomorrow.
Yeah, it's time.
Ding Dong Cowboys play in Philly mañana. What if we did something that would make it easier for Bouquet to run, like a Survivors League?
Bouquet was telling me about Survivors League. My brain kind of malfunctioned when he was breaking it down.
Okay, let's make it simple. Maybe we do a bit where we let the people join the Survivors League. Let's say I'm just going to throw in 20 up.
Well, it'd be a weekly league or something?
Well, each week you have to pick a team that you guarantee is going to win.
Let's do that.
All right. Now, some Survivor Leagues, some Survivor Leagues, they allow you to this week the Chiefs are guaranteed they're going to win, but now you can't pick the Chiefs again the rest of the year. So you have to be. That's what makes it hard.
How do you eliminate people?
Well, I don't think we should do that if we open it up to the people. You can pick the Chiefs every week if you want to, or the Eagles every week if you want to. You just got to survive.
Bouquet, can you handle that?
You want to do that?
I'm not gonna lie. That is a lot more work than the
That's more work than fantasy football.
No, it's more work if you don't eliminate people. You got to be able to eliminate.
No.
people.
If you're wrong, you get eliminated.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm saying is you can pick the same team twice. Though is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I just don't have the off the top of my head. I don't know what platform I'm using to do that.
Well, here's what we do. Everybody that donates $20 today gets in. Right. I'll go back with you and help you when the show's over. We'll go through everybody that got in, and we'll make a list of everybody, and I'll help you keep up with it.
And have a payout to the winner.
Yeah, and we'll do a bit where everybody pays $20. You get into the Survivors League, and at the end of the year, if you're the winner, we'll give you 50% back of the pot and throw you a pizza party or some shit.
Yeah,
it's a good way to get people to participate in football. It's a good bit. It's good content. Y'all want to do a Survivors League?
Sure.
Matt, here's the thing: you can't. He's like, you can't select the same team more than once.
Point.
Well, then you come up here and help us run 485 motherfuckers that are in our league, because we're going to get tons of people in, man. That's the thing. Unless we make it exclusive to members, but then we have 148 of them.
Yeah.
And you got to keep up with everybody that doesn't do a pick. And by the way, and if you don't pick for a given week, you're eliminated. You have to participate.
I'm fine with that too.
Or we can just say, fuck that. It's a stupid idea. Let's not do it. I think we can pull it off.
I think we should do. You can only pick the one team once because that'll make it more difficult and eliminate more people.
All right, it just makes it harder for you and I to keep. I tell you what. All right, I'll take half of them. You take the other half, and I'll keep up with half, and you keep up with the other half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way, you're not having to look at 55 dudes every week and keep up with who picked who.
Like Mike Check's saying, we're gonna have to do like an Excel spreadsheet, basically.
That's fine. Let's do that. You want to do that?
Sure.
$20.
All City AI says we should do it AI. He got us on the AI needs.
We'll figure it out also.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right. Nina might even be able to do this for me because Nina's like a master of AI.
Yeah.
All right. You want to do it? Yes or no?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it for fun. All right. Every person that donates $20 between now and the end of the show, and we can do it in the morning too.
Mm-hmm.
$20 gets into the Survivor League. All right, Matt, you talked me into it because the boys agree with you. You only get to pick the same team once. So if you pick Philadelphia to beat the Cowboys this week, that's it. You can't pick the Eagles again. So that way you don't pick an obvious game. Like I think it's obvious the Eagles are going to win tomorrow night. So that might not be my pick in week 1. Want to do that?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. We're going to participate too. All right.
Sure.
$20. Jump in here with a super chat, or you can buy us coffees, but you have to spend $20 to do so, starting right now. Hope we get 10 people, great. If we get 1,000, that's even great. It drives up the pot. All right, very good. Love you all hard. Jump in here. If we don't get anybody, we won't do it. Simple as that. All right. I was not here yesterday, and I don't want to make this. We've already been on the air 30 minutes already.
Damn, has it been 30?
Yeah, stupid Kawhi Leonard. So where do I begin with this?
With what?
Our dog died yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
One of them. And I got to be honest with you, man. This thing here hit me a lot harder than I thought it was going to.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew that this was coming.
Right.
Rudy and I were having Mexican food. Oh, there he is right there. That's Sinatra. And Rudy and I were having Mexican food in Mathis, Texas on Thursday. Friday. Yeah, Friday we were driving back home from Corpus after shooting the television show. And Nina called me and said that it was time. And it was. And, it's like if your dog gets hit by a car or dies, has a massive heart attack, just dies, it's that's traumatic, obviously. But knowing when it's time for your dog to be put down, that's a whole different set of feelings
for sure.
And emotions, because it's you that's making the decision. You're having to you're making the moral decision. Because had we waited, let's just not do it. We don't have the heart to do so, and then he's suffering and he can't walk or he's pooping himself and he can't. You know what I'm saying? You do not want your dog to get into a situation like that. Mm-hmm. Dogs are not on this earth to have to. Dogs are here for loving and having a good time and being your buddy. And once they can no longer do that properly, that's not why they're here. We did not want him to get. He's had a lot of issues here this year, and in the last couple of months, it's gotten worse, and he's slowly gotten slower. Slowly, he's been in lots of pain. We've had him on a lot of pain meds. He's almost 13 years old, and the breed of dog he was, the life expectancy is like 10 to 12, and he was already 13 almost. And so he's 120 years old or whatever it is, and dog years, whatever it might be. He's an old man and was in lots of pain. I don't remember the last time he was fully rested. He can't ever get comfortable. He had some underlying health issues as well I think he was having some organ issues too. And without getting into the details, it was just his time. Mm-hmm. And she called me Friday morning and she's like, I need to call me when you can. She never does that. So I stepped out, called her, and she's like, it's time. And so we scheduled it for yesterday, and it hit me so much harder than I thought it was going to, Yeah. And I think it's because, I've been with Nina for 3 years now, and she's had these dogs all their lives. She got Sinatra when he was a pup, and so when I met her and fell in love with her and we shacked up and started a life together, I inherited him and the other dog we have. And over those 3 years, man, I developed a strong bond with him.
For sure.
Because I don't have a 9 to 5. I have this goofy job, and so I'm home a lot. I was with that homeboy all the time. And I cried more yesterday than I did when my mother died. No offense to Grandma Becky at all. I didn't. I was tore up, man. I did not expect that. And I think what it is that I'm sad because I lost my friend, but I'm also just so sad for my girlfriend. You know, this dude was not a pretty dog. He had 2 different colored eyes. He had a cyst on his side. You saw him. I'm like, everybody that meets him's like, what's that on his side? Or like, we don't even really know. The vet didn't even really know. It's probably a benign tumor or a benign cyst or whatever. We used to make jokes about this big hairy thing. I used to say that it was a parasitic twin that never grew, or it was a portal to another dimension and shit. He was the most hilarious dog ever. And a lot of y'all have gone through death of dogs, and they're always your best friend. But the whole thing, he only knew one emotion, and it was love. He was great around people. He would bark when other dogs would walk by the yard, but that's what dogs do. He was great with other people. We never had to worry about people coming over to visit. He had one emotion, and it was love. That's it. That's all he ever expressed. And I was never around dogs that much. I had a little dog, Coqueta, for a little while in Hawaii, and she got adopted out. So we had her about 2 or 3 years, and she was still young, and she wound up with some other folks, but with some other dogs, and she was fine. I've never gone through the death of a dog. And I've never really understood what the term or the phrase man's best friend truly meant until yesterday, or until the last 3 years, really. That was my boy, because even like my family members, like I love my brother and my dad. I'm not saying I'm going to be less sad if something would happen to my father, but I'm not around my father every day. This dude is up in my business. We're together every day.
All day.
I'm around him some weeks more than Nina, and I have never been around a more real, genuine, living thing. He was just all about love and good times. He had 3 goals every day: take a dump, eat, and love. And that's it. And so to have someone come to that, we had someone come over to the house. We didn't want to take him to some vet and do it in a clinic where he's like, where am I? And he was so old, Rudy, we could barely get him in the car anymore.
Right. Yeah, how you even get him in?
So we hired this company, and they came over, this sweet woman. She's a retired Army personnel member, but was a vet in the Army for 25 years. And she came over yesterday, and they tell you that he don't feel nothing. He's good. It's not painful. They give 2 shots. The first one is just a major muscle relaxer.
Yeah, so you relax.
And he's like, oh, word. He's just, it didn't take long at all. He's just, oh man, he was tripping.
Yeah, for sure.
All of a sudden his eyes just kind of roll back. He's like, his little tongue's hanging out. He's like, oh yeah. It was the most comfortable he's been in 2 years because all of his pain went away.
Right.
But he was still awake and cognizant. He was just having a great time. We gave him a steak yesterday. We had Jim's bring us a steak to the house. He hadn't had a steak in a while because he's been eating, just kibble because he's an old man. He can't even eat he can't even eat steak anymore. We hooked his ass up with a steak. And he's never been, I don't remember the last time he was so comfortable as when she gave him that first shot. He was good. And then she gave him that second shot. And so we bought a big crate from Walmart, put him in there with some blankets and pillows, and drove him way out to almost Pleasanton. We have some property. Some friends of ours own some property out there, and we put him under a tree in South Texas. It has hit me hard. You got photos, Bouquet? I'm gonna try not to cry. So that is Sinatra, 12-year-old. That is my daughter. Oh, there you go. Go to the next one. And there's my dumb ass sleeping. Me, Mickey Mouse, and Sinatra. Me and that dude were boys, just boys. So that's it, man. I don't want to leave the show with that. Thank you, man. And it feels like I've lost. I really have. And I get on people all the time. Quit calling your damn dog your fur baby.
Right.
You ever changed his fucking diaper? That is not a human being, and it's not. But I think what's weird is, like, for me, from a personal level, I know he's not a human being, but nothing's ever loved me unconditionally in my life until that dude there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I have lost something that just fucking loved me, you know?
Sure.
I have a hole in my heart, and there's a hole in our house. He ain't there no more. And, he was with Nina 12 years. And she was a young woman when she got him. And so there's a massive part of her life that is gone. And we are reconciling today. And it has sucked big time.
I can imagine.
That's it. That's why I was out yesterday. I didn't have the squirts bouquet. But I appreciate you telling people that. That's normally what we say when one of us is out. And, that really, really sucked. And because he was just a one-of-a-kind dude. I ain't never seen a dog like him, as ugly as he was, with 2 different colored eyes, big-ass cyst on his stomach, on his side, chweck tail. He was ugly. But he was one of those dogs that was so ugly, he was cute.
Right.
It made him cute. And he just freaking loved. That's all he did. He just loved. He was my boy. Anyway, so that's it. Didn't mean to mess up our chat, but that's why we were out. I was out yesterday. So thank y'all for filling in for me. That's it.
All good, man.
All right, let's switch and do.
You
want to
go from that to punching people?
Only way to do it, man. Let's just take a hard left.
What the hell?
I switch lane now. No blinker.
We go from tears to punching motherfuckers.
Let's do it. I need that. All right, let's get violent, Boo.
People I want to punch in the building.
All right. I shouldn't have sent you that picture of him with my daughter. That messed me up.
Yeah, you're making me cry over here.
I shouldn't have sent that one. Who are you punching?
Can I start?
Sure.
Why not?
Because this video was a video from yesterday that really
I wanted him to send. I wanted him to play this while you're here.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's
punch.
You wanted Mike Tears to dry up? Well, here's a way to do it.
Let's punch these assholes.
Girls wrestling in oil. What do we got here?
No.
What the hell is this?
Even worse.
Your university beat the shit out of these guys, and look what they're doing on the sideline.
Look at this chick.
Look who's on the sideline.
Talking to him during the game.
During the game.
She's talking to him, Mike. And I haven't even been upset about this Belichick. I haven't even been upset about this. But this is stupid. You see, the caption can have $20 for the concession stand.
He's asking her, or she's asking him. She's got all his money, probably.
But what is she doing? Why is she Dude, Bill doesn't even talk to his players.
It's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. I couldn't believe it. It was so funny. I was so
what
happy
is she
So are you
doing?
punching Belichick or her?
Both.
Both.
Take your pick.
Yeah. It's nuts seeing her on the field, and it was so funny watching them just get slapped in the mouth.
This man has tarnished his legendary legacy. First of all, for even taking the North Carolina job.
Right.
What are you doing? You're Bill fucking Belichick. It'd be like Pop going to coach Baylor. What are we doing? What the fuck are you doing? Seriously, what the fuck are you doing coaching? You're going to go coach at North Carolina.
Yeah.
It's because you were such an asshole to everybody in the league that no one wanted to hire your ass.
Right.
And you let this piece of ass make the biggest fool of you. And I know, hey, who wouldn't want a 24-year-old hottie ass? It ain't that she's 24 and hot. Look what she's done to him. Look how much she's a part of his life.
She's made him a punchline.
She's made him a freaking joke.
It's weird.
Bill Belichick is a joke. And I see a lot of people overrating TCU today. All of a sudden now we're getting all these votes for the top 25. Let's see how good we really are.
Yeah, North Carolina
I don't know.
A shitstorm.
It may be that Belichick can't coach his ass anymore.
Maybe,
He may not know how to coach college football players anymore. You get your ass high 10, 48-14 at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm biased because I'm a TCU man, but still, that shocked me. I thought Josh Hoover was going to be able to pass on them. Shit. Texas would have beat Ohio State had they had Josh Hoover on Saturday. Oh, see, I don't want to do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, ask me in 6 weeks how good the Frogs are. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that.
Ask me in 6 weeks about everybody.
Carolina was non-competitive.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was unbelievable. All right, who you punching?
Man.
Trying to get these tears out. I'm trying to get this mochas out of my nose.
Look, I'm all for the idea of this Mamba mentality. I'm all for the Nick Saban mentality. Like, we win the championship, the confetti's falling on me, I'm drenched in orange Gatorade, and I'm worried about the recruiting class next year. I get it. I'm all for it. But the Eagles are bordering on the line of becoming douchebags.
The Eagles?
Yeah, when Nick Sirianni was asked yesterday about Banner Night, he said, I didn't know there was a Banner Night, and we won't be out there for that. Bro, do you know how much the Philadelphia Eagles franchise is charging for those tickets tomorrow? 1, it's the Cowboys. 2, it's primetime. 3, it's Banner and Ring Night. You can't go out there for your fans during the banner revealing because y'all are on to the next. And, remember I gave Jalen Hurts props when he came to the podium for his training camp, and they're like, hey, you ain't wearing your ring? I've moved on. And I gave him props for that. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But when you're going to charge the nosebleeds $300 because it's Cowboy and Banner Night, y'all got to go out there on Banner Night. Oh, we didn't know about it, and guess what? We won't be out there. You know what? F off, Sirianni. Dude. F off, Sirianni. Like, again, I get the mentality, but this isn't about you. Mm-hmm. This ain't about you. And yes, you got a football game to win and all that. You want to concentrate. But in football, y'all started off the year last year, y'all sucked. In football, more than any sport, it's how you finish. So y'all going out there and waving to the fans while the banner's being unveiled is not going to ruin your season. It doesn't mean that you're not hardcore. It doesn't mean you're not embracing the Mamba. Even the Mamba went out for the banner. Even Tim Duncan went out for the banner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is stupid. So, yeah, punch the Eagles, man. Y'all are taking Mamba mentality way too far. They're charging top dollar for people to come see this, and y'all can't go out there and wave. F off, Sirianni.
He actually got nominated last year for D-Bag of the Year. In our end of the year.
And he should have been. He's a great coach, but he's also a douche.
That guy is the biggest douchebag in the NFL. And
I
don't know that there's a close enough. Shoddy may be jumping in there soon with his backwards hat and his fake black guy accent. Hi, it's Brian Schottenheimer. Who is this? Oh, yeah, it's CD Lamb. Yeah, what's up, boy? What's up, CD? Dude, that makes me crazy. Anyway.
Punch the Eagles. And I'm sure Jeffrey Lurie's going to be like, you're coming out.
Sure he is.
Y'all are coming out.
Yeah. He bitches. He gets into fake fights with refs. He starts shits with other players when they get near the Eagles sideline.
Right.
He cries during the national anthem. Oh, yeah, I
remember that.
Probably stuck his finger in his mouth and gagged himself so he would tear up. He's always making an ass of himself, and they effing love him.
They do.
In that locker room.
I mean,
he's doing his job, but it doesn't take away from the kind of dude he is.
Yeah, Jeffrey Lurie's going to make them come out. Anyway, who you punching?
I want to punch the greatest tennis player of all time, Novak Djokovic.
What did Novak do? What did he's in the news?
He constantly acts like an asshole, and then gets mad when people give him shit for being an asshole.
Yeah, you can be an asshole, but you got to take what comes with it.
Last night, he's playing the last American left at the U.S. Open, Taylor Fritz. And he's going to win. But it's the U.S. Open. It's in New York. Of course, the crowd is rooting for Fritz. They want to see an American advance.
Yeah, hell
they haven't had an American
Open
in the semifinal in 30 years or what.
Yes. We don't have to root for you, asshole. Go ahead.
But they were like, but it's New York. It's a New York crowd. And so it's not proper tennis etiquette to cheer when a guy has a fault. It's fine to cheer for the guy you want to win, but when the other guy makes if he makes a mistake, it's not really tennis etiquette to cheer for a guy who makes a mistake. And last year, it's 10:30 at night. It's a bunch of fucking New Yorkers.
Champagne flowing.
They're cheering for whenever Djokovic would make a mistake. And he just stops mid-match, walks over to the referee and goes, "Are you going to do something about this?"
What?
And the ref's like, "Please, ladies and gentlemen, please refrain, please." And Djokovic,
they pulled a Popovich.
Djokovic didn't think that was good enough. What's the cheer ump supposed to do? You can't.
These people paying $1,000 to be there. I can only suggest it.
Minimum.
Right.
Nina's son went to the U.S. Open. I'm like, boo all you want.
Yeah.
Shit. They can do that bullshit over in Europe. So he tells the ump, "Are you going to do something?" I don't know how does a Croatian sound? "Are you going to do something?" I don't know how Croatian talks. And the ump's like, "Please, ladies and gentlemen, please refrain." And then he makes fun of the ump because that wasn't good enough. Please refrain, ladies and gentlemen. Please
what is he supposed to do? I'm going to have you removed?
What an asshole. Punch Novak Djokovic. This goes back
whatever
years.
His name is.
He's the greatest tennis player of all time. He's a massive asshole.
Massive.
But he gets pissed off when people call him out for being an ass. You act like a dick. People have fun with you because you're a dick, and you get mad because you're a dick. And you get called on being said dick. So punch Djokovic. He's best damn tennis player of all time, which I hate saying because I'm such a huge fan of Pete Sampras and other guys, but he's the best. But he's an asshole, so punch him. All right, it's Orlando Kell. He brings us people I want to punch each and every week. If you need a family lawyer, whether it's divorce,
whatever,
divorce decree changes, adoption, things of that nature, custody battles, custody hearings, whatever, 210-775-4995. Email orlandokell@gmail.com, orlandokell@gmail.com. All right. Did you see we have another teacher busted?
Texas?
We have another female. Did you see this, Bouquet? I figured you would have these sent to your notifications automatically.
No, I actually haven't. The good people of our show actually like sending me these as well.
Oh, okay. Did you not get this?
No, I didn't.
All right, look up this mugshot. Priscilla. Here, put in Priscilla Castro, Kipp, Kipp. Right here in San Antonio. We got a local one.
San Antonio?
A local one. Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
A charter school teacher. This is at Kipp.
Oh, no.
The Southtown campus, right down the block here.
Damn, Mike. I got to call him out.
Because that's what we do. Express News. A San Antonio charter school teacher was arrested Friday night, charged with making indecent sexual contact with a 15-year-old girl during school.
Girl?
Yeah, girl on girl. Don't get excited. There she is.
She looked like my teachers.
That is one former teacher at Kipp, Priscilla Castro, 27, booked on a felony charge of child indecency.
With a female.
Yes, female victim at Kipp University Prep High School in Southtown, Texas, right down the street, on May 23rd, the last day of school. This goes back last May. She just got busted. One of her students entered a classroom to give her a book, according to the affidavit.
Sure.
So this was what makes this one shitty. This was not consensual. Not that consensual teenage sex is not shitty. She forced herself on this girl. All right. Student allegedly went into the classroom for a book, to give her back a book. Miss Castro then allegedly asked the student, a 15-year-old girl, for a hug.
Okay.
Castro allegedly forcibly pulled the student in for a hug, then grabbed and fondled the student's left breast over the shirt, according to the affidavit. Castro pulled the student's face toward her and said, "Can I give you a kiss?" So she grabs this girl on the tit, pulls her in and asks her, "Is it okay if I kiss you?" On the mouth in class.
She knew she wasn't going to see her for the summer.
The teenager told her mother about the incident that day, and the woman reported it to authorities, and now we find out she's now been arrested after the investigation. And Kipp would like us all to know that they're sorry and they do not condone this behavior, and she's been terminated. And she's facing prison, probably. What is the matter with her?
If it's true.
You just decided to throw your life away. Not even your career, your life.
Yeah.
It's one thing when you're hooking up with a student and the student's down for it. That's bad. But you're literally sexually assaulting a student in the middle of the school day in your own effing classroom. Do you not think the student's going to, you don't think she's going to say something? Especially with your fat ass, ugly motherfucker as you are. Ain't like she's hot in. Ain't like she's Jordan Hudson doing that. Where do you get off? The gumption on this ugly bitch doing this. So I want to punch her too. That's my other punch. So we got another one. People don't get so excited about these because when the teachers are ugly, they're like, gross. She needs to go to prison. This is immoral.
Mm-hmm.
But when the teachers are pretty good looking, it's like, well, wait a minute. Let's get all the facts first.
You're like, honey, let me talk to him. And then you run in the room. Was it everything I dreamed of, son?
Right.
Honey, I'll talk to him when I get home. Matthew, get in your room. I'm coming in there. You close the door. Son.
Do we have anybody that's joined the Survivor League, Bouquet?
Only two people.
All right. We have other money, though, don't we?
No.
All right. Yeah, I think there we go. Boom.
We read that
Aaron
one,
Cooper, $9.99.
Okay.
Pour some out for Sinatra, losing a bestie, furry friends, the hardest, happiest hello, and toughest goodbye. Yeah, it's awful. Torn up, man, more than I thought it would be. What's up, Julian B? Been a member for 7 months. Sending y'all a ham for Sinatra. I think often about when I'll have to put down my little buddy. Yeah, it sucks. A lot of guys that I know have older dogs, and me sharing the story is only going to, it's just like, damn it, Taylor.
It's peeling the scab.
I know I'm going to have to do this too at some point. Andy's in the league. Thank you, Andy, $19.99. My man Russ is in the league. Thank you, Russ. I'll start the Survivor League off. Sorry for your loss, Mike. Thank you, Russ. Appreciate everybody. All right, it's $20. We're still doing a show. Still going for a little while longer. $20 get you into our Survivors League. All right, so jump in here and get in. The Survivors League, you got till tomorrow. And that also means we need all your picks. So that's the other thing we got to figure out, Bouquet. How the hell do we got to get a hold of all these people?
Yeah. Yeah, they got to get a hold of us.
Yeah, for a fact.
Yeah, let me rephrase. Y'all got to get a hold of us. You need to send us your picks in. This could be failed.
And send the picks lock Saturday at noon.
All right, this could be failed. We'll see. Jesse, that's highly unfortunate, borderline racist.
Jesse,
I'm not reading that. Damn it, Jesse.
Jesse's out of pocket.
You know what?
Shit. I'm not reading that either, bro. I'm not playing with y'all today in the chat.
Don't be out of pocket.
Y'all out of pocket.
Don't make Rudy put the chat on timeout.
Yeah,
he will.
Man, I will. Freeze the chat, bro. Like, you can't say those things out loud, Jesse. Jesus, sir. That's racist.
Oh, jeez. All right.
But it's funny,
this
racist.
Unfortunate part of the show is brought to you by Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate man in the building. Thank you, Jay. My man, Jay. I heard y'all ran his commercial yesterday. Y'all like it?
I loved it, other than it getting our money stolen.
Oopsies. Well, he didn't know. It wasn't his fault.
Thanks, Jay. You owe me money.
Okay. No.
You owe me 3 cents. For YouTube ads.
We violated copyright laws by running the. That's how. What Jay's
what music did he play? I don't even remember the music.
I don't know. Don't play it now.
Mm-mm.
But I guess it wasn't his fault. He didn't know. That's our fault. That's our bad.
That is our bad.
That's what I get for.
No, it's Jose's bad. Jose's supposed to be like, yo, I'm gonna mute it.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
But you can't mute it because Jay's talking.
You know you're supposed to veto things that me and Rudy send you if it's going to violate copyright.
Like, you're supposed to look out for the unks.
Damn it.
We're unk.
Damn it, Buki.
I love how quickly that got turned. That's my fault.
Yeah, fuck that. It's Buki's fault. Look out for unk. Hey, unk, you know we can't play this music or get our YouTube money taken for the day.
It's up to you to give us those tech stuff. We don't know that.
You got the email saying they took our bread?
Yeah, and I fixed it.
Right.
Thank you
for fixing it. All
right, it's not his fault no more.
Mike Check A's in the Survivor League. Thanks, homeboy.
So now we have 6 people, three chats, and 3 of us in here.
And us. Very good. All right. Jay Ribaldo, my man. It was a beautiful commercial. Well done. Commercial. That could have ran on national television.
Did you shoot that and edit that?
Yeah, I wish.
Ribaldo had that done.
Yeah, I know.
That looked great, dude.
Look great,
Jay.
Go to our socials. It's on there.
Just another sign that Jay's company is doing well. Doing well. We're proud to be partners with Jay Ribaldo, one of the great real estate companies in all of South and Central Texas. Ribaldo.
Rookie of the Year last year.
Absolutely. Show also brought to you in part by GC Roofing and Construction. Our guys, they now have, 17 customers that are happy now? 16 new roofs and 1 good patch job. I call it a patch job. I'm not even sure what it was. They went out a couple of weeks ago, And the customer thought, well, hey, I'm in the building, and let's see, I think my roof might need to be replaced. They go out there, and they make the determination that, no, your roof doesn't need to be fully replaced, but we can patch it up for you.
Right.
And they didn't have to do that. They could have said, we don't do patch jobs. They could have lied and said, oh, yeah, you need a whole new roof. Who would have known? Nobody. You can trust GC Services, Roofing and Construction. They are brutal. They are members. They are with us. They're in the building, and we're with them. GC Services, Roofing and Construction, serving all of South and Central Texas to the coastline and back. 210-347-0426. It is GC Services.
And Richard and Terry Ramos told us Saturday they were with us at Slackers that they move quick. He was like, man, them dudes got up on the roof. Next thing I know, they were done.
Oh.
And he loves it. He was showing me the roof. He was like, man, look at this great job they did. And I was like, yeah, man, I've seen it. That's a great job. That's what I was like, did you expect any different? Right. We don't deal with people that do BS jobs.
Well, if I find out someone bullshitted, we're gonna kick him out of our. We won't be partners.
We won't take the money.
So, and there's a reason why we've been with GC well over a year.
Yeah.
Moscone 86 is in the survivor pool.
That's foe.
Shout out to my hometown Mathis. Hope you enjoyed the food. Sorry about Sinatra. We were in, where were we in? Vallarta, right there on, right off the, when you exit the highway, it's right there on the left-hand side. It's called Vallarta. Had some damn good barbacoa.
What did I have? I had an omelet.
Yeah, Rudy had breakfast. I got the barbacoa plate. It was
barbacoa
awesome.
Is breakfast?
For sure. Yeah. I eat barbacoa for anytime.
Yeah, anytime. It's anytime.
It's also low fat, low
You know
calorie.
what barbacoa is, Jose? Barbacoa?
I know, like,
please just say
it's
yes.
Taco
just
meat,
lie,
but I don't
lie,
know. Like,
you know what part of the cow it is?
No, I have no idea.
Are you serious?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
Just lie. It's the asshole lining, dude. Come on.
No, it's not.
I'll believe you.
No, it's not.
I'll believe you.
I figured
Mike.
you'd love it. I figured you'd love it.
Yeah, I'm not a barbacoa guy.
You don't even know. You've never had it. I'm going to punch you.
I'm not a barbacoa
You've never had
guy.
it. Stop saying
Oh, really?
that. God damn it. You already lost my money yesterday. Now you're lying.
I'm not a barbacoa guy. No shit.
Barbacoa. Barbacoa. Roll your R's and say.
My breakfast taco order is potato, bacon, and cheese.
Yeah, okay. And the fact that you throw cheese on it makes it worse.
We don't do eggs, dude, unless they're farm raised.
Yeah, I'm still going strong. Never having eaten eggs before. So that's good. Shout out to Ruben. Another one.
All right, Rudy wanted to shout out his beloved Baltimore Ravens today.
Yeah, man, this should be mandated around all pro sports. I'm starting a petition that every pro franchise team, because Atlanta Falcons, I want to say, were the first team to do this. Buki, am I right? I don't remember.
Yeah.
The Falcons were one of the first ones. The Phoenix Suns soon followed after. And you know what they found out? Oh, we can charge y'all an arm and a leg for the tickets, bring down the concession prices, and we still make money hand over fist. Like, you know what it takes for some, especially in today's climate, you know what it takes for a family to go to a ball game? It takes you saving money for a couple months if you want to keep groceries and your gas and your mortgage paid. It's tough to get to a game for most America. There's some people that are just fortunate, and I'm cool with that. I'm a capitalist. But there's no reason I should be paying $100 for a ticket and then $8 to $10 to $12 for a hot dog. It's just not right because y'all are making too much money. You're gouging people. Well, the Ravens have become the latest to understand that we're in a shitty climate here in this country, and we need to look out for the people that pay our bills. And they decided to make their concession menu with all items under $5.
Flock-friendly fare.
Is that what flock-friendly fare?
Flock-friendly
Look at
fare.
that. Dog $3.49, which is still too much, but I'll do it. Because normally it's $12.
Is this
now? It might be a little mini dog.
Is this one concession up in row XXX?
I know, right? That's the only problem, Mike.
That's okay. They didn't have to do it. Now, didn't the Falcons do some shit like
this?
The
Falcons
too?
And the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns, too.
Oh, the Suns did. Okay.
Yeah, the Suns did. But screw that owner. He's a weirdo. But
he is a weirdo.
Shout out. Look at that, G-Town. That's why I haven't gone to Vegas for a Raider game since 2022. Because, again, you want to get the kids the full experience. How much was the beer, Jose? Move that. 12-ounce beer? Dude, what is it? I can't see it. $5, man. At a game? That's great.
I assume Jerry World is
Jerry will never do that.
Top 2 or 3 most expensive.
By far.
Probably the Rams, the Giants, and the Cowboys, I would guess.
What all do you get for 38, Buki? My eyes are not that good.
4 hot dogs, 2 popcorn, 2 pretzel bites, and 2 waters and 2 beers.
For 38?
Yep.
Dude, shout out to the Ravens.
That's 138.
Yeah, easy.
Maybe Hey,
maybe. Spurs, you want freaking $500 million from us? You put your fucking concessions under $5 then.
You know what? That shithole in Baltimore can kiss my ass. I can't help it that they ain't my team. Y'all ain't worth $12 billion. Fuck y'all. They have to.
It ain't. I don't have to.
You seen the murder rate in that fucking city?
Right.
Just being
no. Yeah, no.
That's awesome.
You get some strips at the Alamo Dome at a UTSA game from Johnny Rockets. It's like $15, $20, dude.
You know what? This goes triple for Jerry World. You worth $12 billion. You have 92,000 seats. Have some fucking decent specials for these people sitting up in the nosebleeds at least. I'm with you.
Come on, man.
Like a beer and a dog of Jerry World.
100 to park.
In medium seating. Just like, let's just say, not lower level, but let's say, And
it's not even a great watching experience.
No, it's horrible.
It's not even a great watching experience at Jerry World.
It's awful. The scene Saturday for Texas State UTSA will be 10 times the atmosphere that we're going to have at Jerry World for their first game.
My buddy bought me 6-row tickets to Bears Cowboys 2 years ago. And I still felt like I was a year away. I was on the 6th row, Mike, and I still watched the Jumbotron. Because I didn't feel like when you think about that, like the 6th row, any game, you're like, shit, I'm here.
Yeah.
I was still on St. Mary Street. I felt like, you know what I mean? From where I'm sitting right now, it's an awful watching experience.
I hope they've improved the line situation, too, at the Alamo Dome.
It's awful. I don't think they have enough workers.
I saw where it was a couple of years ago, people were complaining that, like, they're missing an entire quarter waiting in line to get a beer. Like, you go, like, the beginning of the second quarter, like, okay, first quarter ends, let's run up, take a leak, grab a quick beer and come back. It's 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
The half's almost over by the time you get back. I hope they have done something to rectify. This was a couple of years ago. And I'm spoiled. I don't usually stand in line at concessions.
I know. That's when I use my media pass. I just use my media pass, walk up, get popcorn and a soda.
I told Bouquet earlier, I'm thinking about, I'm definitely, I'm
going to tailgate.
90% sure I'm going to the game.
Game, I don't know. Because
tailgate 100%.
Tailgate 100% in the building.
I want to buy tickets, but do I want to spend a couple $100? I got to figure it out. And Boogie's like, only $30. I'm like, $30?
Man, I'm not exaggerating.
Bouquet, I don't sit up top. If I don't get good seats, I ain't going.
Well, you can get a $20 ticket.
Spoiled.
Well, what I do, I buy a $20 ticket and then I walk down. Who's going to stop me? Who's going to stop me? I'm like, I'm Rudy J. I'm here in the building. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. J. Yeah, I bet you are. Get out my way.
If I was a worker and I tried to go up to Rudy and Rudy got a little loud, I'd be like, okay, mister, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, mister.
Better get your fat ass out the way, usher lady.
I was over with, went and saw Sam yesterday from Sam's Embroidery.
What up, Sam?
And found out, he's like, make sure you mention to the people, because he asked me, Mike, do you like this particular brand? I'm like, damn. And I wasn't lying. I could have lied to him because he's a client, but no, I really do like Tommy Bahama shirts.
I love Tommy Bahama. They're comfortable and airy, and they feel nice on my skin.
They last forever. It's one of the most comfortable shirts I've ever worn. I love Tommy Bahama. I've gone through 20 in my life, and then most of them last 5, 6, 7 years. And that's wearing them once every 2 weeks.
Right.
Love Tommy Bahama. And Sammy has negotiated a deal with Tommy Bahama.
Wow.
And for the next year, Tommy Bahama's shirts will be available in Sammy's Embroidery right there on San Pedro, south of North Star Mall in San Antonio, Texas. Sammy ships. So if you live in Chicago, you can score you a badass Tommy Bahama shirt with whatever logo it is you want. A lot of companies will go, let's go get 55 shirts for the company, and they go cheap, and they get shitty shirts that don't last long at all. You got a legit business, look legit with a decent shirt. You've got Tommy Bahama now as an option at Sammy's Embroidery, the official embroiderer, logo man of In the Building.
I guess we'll do it tomorrow, but don't we got a team to highlight?
We do. We're going to do that tomorrow.
Okay,
that's
cool.
on my run. That's a matter of fact. I'm calling that guy tomorrow. We have a team of the week to feature tomorrow. I'm going to call him today.
I knew we had one. I was waiting for you to get back.
Give him some love. Yes, sir. Sammy's Embroidery now selling Tommy Bahama shirts. 210-824-3900 or samsembroidery.com. Look him up online wherever you live. He ships. Do business with our partners. Make us look good. It is Sam's Embroidery. By the way, if anyone's out there is interested in partnering within the building, we've done 17 roofs. We've sold a lot of money already with Sammy.
Can't get on? I didn't go into that, but yeah, Sammy let Mike know in the building's been good to him.
Yeah, they've been very good. He's super excited, super proud of us, super excited. And Rudy had a little sticker shock, I think, yesterday when I showed him how much money that Sammy's made, which is how it's supposed to go. We work. It works. It works. If you're a legit company and you're not full of crap and you want to move products, we can do that for you. Maybe you want to do something on our television show that airs every Saturday now in Corpus Christi on NBC. Let's talk about a package deal. Maybe you can do something on In the Building and the TV show on Saturday. We're open to that too. If you're a regional company. Yeah, Sammy's all over the country. He ships. Sammy will ship to Mexico. He don't care. Sammy's global. He's big time. He got 70-something billboards across the entire state now.
That's insane.
Yeah, Sammy's doing well. Sammy's Embroidery. All right, what else today?
Yes, Jesse, mention us.
Sex recession. Oh, yeah, it don't do us any good if you go into our people and you don't mention us.
Yeah,
that's how they track us. That's how they track whether or not it's working. All right, sex recession?
Dude.
What do you got
here? I wanted to depress Mike more.
Okay,
because
I'm having a bad day as it is.
Yeah,
I'm in mourning.
One of Mike's keys to getting old and living longer is you got to have a lot of sex.
You do.
And according to fam studies, Americans are having a record low amount of sex, even less than they did during COVID. So if you look at this chart, look at that, up to 55% in 90, all the way down to 37% in 2024. What is wrong with y'all?
All right, so
now this is general social family studies.
Had this been 18 to 30, I would have been like, yeah, this makes sense, because I've seen a lot of data in the last couple of years that young people are having less sex than ever. That's because
we know that Buki don't.
Well, yeah, that's because half y'all are a bunch of pussies. Ironically, you don't get any because you're a pussy. You don't get any. But this is a poll that's 18 to 64. Blow that up again, Bouquet, so I can see it better. Thank you, sir. Golly. So 1990. So what are we looking at here? Percentage of people who have sex weekly.
That they polled. They didn't poll all of America.
Well, ain't nobody polling nobody in 2024. Sorry, I can't help it.
Weekly, like, again.
So in 1990, when I was a sophomore in high school, 55% respondents were having sex at least once a week. It climaxed in the late 90s at almost 60%. And you fast forward to now, 37%.
We had a spike in 2009, it looks like.
Sex once a week.
Oh, no, 2008 we had a spike because that was when we were about to go through another Great Depression, so all we could do was fuck.
I think the black man got excited when Obama got elected.
Oh, that might be it. Dude, do you know how much I celebrated in 08? I still remember where I went. I went and partied.
Really?
You know,
when Obama got elected in 08?
I was a wee child. What happened?
I went and partied.
What did you do?
I went and partied.
He didn't work for 6 days.
Yeah, I called in. And then all of a sudden, everybody's mugshot started popping up with Obama shirts on. I was like, y'all wouldn't put that together, you assholes. Yeah, man, people ain't having sex weekly. I only missed one week a month, and that's when Aunt Flo was here. Other than that, we getting it in. Like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Matter of fact, let me text her now.
I
Wow.
need to see what you're writing here. This is funny.
Yeah.
You're just gonna write, I need some? What do you say on text to your wife when you need some?
I don't. I just
text.
Okay.
Need a freak off soon.
Need a freak off soon. Okay.
I'm like a cat that goes to the bakery and starts like kneading the dough. That's just me. I just start casually just shoving Alexis like, hey,
That's so romantic. Just shove her.
Yeah.
You just start shoving her.
You got to warm it up, Jose. Text her when she's on her way home from work.
Well, Nina told y'all what I do.
Yeah, she said, "Hey, honey, I'm ready."
Hey, look, come here.
Well, you
take a look at this.
You might be banned for a week. Y'all are going through something.
Yeah,
you can't hey, honey, you can't. I don't want you to walk in today and be like, "Hey, honey, I'm ready." She's
I
going
got a great
something.
distraction from all that grief you're going through.
Don't do that.
Well, I'm excited for Saturday.
I just get it up and walk in, just rammer with it.
Tomorrow's
my
10-year anniversary.
I just go up and rammer. Wait, tomorrow's your anniversary?
10
yeah, it
years
is.
Married.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great day.
And it's Bookie's birthday.
10 years. That's right. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's universal shit there.
Great day.
That's the universe.
Ruben, I'm not 12. I'm not sending an eggplant.
Just text an eggplant.
Here goes stand up.
Oh, Ruben's in the Survivor League, by the way.
Yes, he
Where?
is.
I saw his money come through.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, shout out to you,
He
Ruben.
wanted to know, what do you say, who's keeping up with... How do we know you guys pitched in?
There'll be
Ruben,
$60 extra.
You just gonna have to take our word for it, play.
As long as we pay you at the end of the season, if you win, you're good.
Yeah.
We're
gonna.
Says the guy with the $200,000 truck.
If we've been buddies, how long? You
Ruben worried about my 20 and his 200,000. It costs Ruben $600 to change his tires. If he gets a new tire, $600. He worried about my 20.
Like you said.
How rich people stay rich.
Okay. All right.
You're right about that.
Always say. All right. We got to stay rich too on this show. All right. Now, what is FTD?
I don't know what that means.
That was the female Texas teachers.
We already got her. Yeah, we already mixed her in. Very good. Very good. So I was out yesterday. Did y'all talk about the Longhorns at all?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
The first 30 minutes.
Yeah, Rudy didn't like my Manning takes.
He didn't like what? That Mark? Okay.
He's one of these dudes, like, in this world, it's cool now to, after 1 week, freak out right off the season. Yeah. He says the Longhorns aren't going to the playoffs.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Arch Manning is a bust. Sark sucks balls. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just a complete. Again, I told him in college, they don't have a preseason. Yes, some people didn't look good. This happens.
Did the first AP Top 25 poll come out yesterday? I think it did.
Let's find out.
Did I see that?
I believe the Horns dropped to 7. The Horns dropped to 7.
Could you tell me who number 1 is? I forgot.
Ohio State.
Oh, yeah. It's Ohio State.
Yeah.
The best team in the country. Interesting. Okay. That's who the Texas Longhorns lost to.
Right.
Where was probably a neutral site game, right? Since this was such a big game. Or would they play this in Tempe? Oh, no. This was in Columbus. Arch Manning was terrible.
He was.
I actually thought Arch might have had something wrong with him. You know, I guess, and I was talking to some Longhorn buddies of mine in Austin. Did you notice the entire game, every time Arch kept doing this?
Yeah, what was that? What was that about?
Kept doing this.
I think he's keeping himself loose.
And
maybe his jersey was too tight. I don't know.
And he kept sidearm passing. He kept throwing little sidearm whip passes. And I swear to God, I am not making excuses for Arch, but on at least twice, they would pan to him on the sideline, and a trainer came over twice. And he looked up and goes, "I'm all right." You can read his lips. I'm all right. I don't know if something was wrong with him or he was so inaccurate. Sark's like, see if he's hurt.
Those short passes were the inaccuracies were.
I got some buddies who do a Longhorn podcast up in Austin, and they were saying, "No, dude, he did that last year too."
Oh, that's just his thing.
He stretches. It's like a nervous.
They said he was all right because they're like, "Why can't you hit this guy 5 yards away from you?"
He was terrible.
So are you good? Are you all right?
He was terrible.
So was Sark.
And Sark got his ass out coached. No question. Got his ass coached off. However, he got his. So do you still have the Ryan Day photo that I sent you a couple of days ago?
Yes.
Yeah. Here we go. Right here.
This is embarrassing.
That right there is the head football coach.
This is embarrassing.
Of the number 1 team in America who has there were rumors that he had a nipple ring and he outed it with this
bigger, Jose.
too tight shirt. He should have got this shirt at Sammy's Embroidery. It would have hidden this.
Why are the nipple piercings always the barbells?
It's probably the easiest way to do it.
That's like your starter nipple.
And not only that, like women or men, even women or men, why? What is the purpose of a nipple ring?
It's sexy.
Is it?
For some, yeah. Let me say this about Ryan Day.
I don't want to taste metal if I lick on my wife's nipple.
With that fake-ass dye job he's got on that beard.
And the hair, too.
With that ugly-ass man body, that's ill-advised for everybody but one
Yeah.
person,
Who?
and it's Ryan Day. You know why?
Because he's a winner.
That motherfucker right there won the national championship. Winners get to do what they want.
Look
It
at
might
the
not always
barbells.
be recommended.
Wait, are we sure? What if he has 3 nipples? Mike?
No, that's clearly a nipple
Then
ring.
he had 4 nipples.
That dude can do whatever he wants. That is the head coach of the national champions, who made Arch Manning look like
It had him and
I
Sark
don't know.
confused.
Yeah,
And
Sark
Mike,
got his ass kicked.
I am worried. Again, you're not playing Ohio State every week,
Mm-hmm.
but you do play Georgia. You do play Florida.
Yep.
You do play OU. You got to play A&M.
Yep.
But those receivers, Mike, whoa. You
They
talk
need
about
help.
they couldn't get open for
No, they couldn't get open. Now, Ohio State's got the best secondary in
Yeah.
America. Tough shit. You're supposed to be the top team in the country. Get open. Sark had a bad
5
day.
seconds for a receiver, Mike, is
Yep.
a day.
I know.
You got to be able to get open after
How
5
many
seconds.
times was Arch open and had to dump off?
Because they couldn't
Half
get
the
open.
time. None of them got open.
Were the receivers from last year that good?
Yeah. One kid went number 1 to the Packers, and the other kid went 3rd or 4th, I think.
Yeah.
The other kid didn't get drafted because some bitch accused him of raping her. He would have been a
Yeah.
first-day pick or second-day for sure. You said this all summer. You were worried about the receivers.
We're about a lot of places, but yeah, for sure. But
That
the
was not
defense, hey, defense gets a golf clap.
It was not a horrible day all in all. You lost to Ohio State. Had I told you Friday they were going to lose, you wouldn't have been shocked. Go hang 50 on San Jose. Fuck the Georgia game. Fuck everybody. Just hang 50 on San Jose this Saturday, and let's get
Let's get
start
going.
off. All that hype goes away, which is probably a good thing.
That's a good thing. This is what Archie was worried
All
about.
right. You've been a boss. You own a company now.
Sure.
Is it hard to hire? Is it hard to find good people?
Yes. Very much so.
I talked to somebody the other day too. It's like he was a manager, a GM somewhere, and I'm not supposed to give out companies unless they're paying us.
No, you
Let's
can.
just go with
ahead.
local GM.
You can give it out, man.
He's like, Mike, half my workday right now is trying to find people. Trying to find candidates is hard. I'm segueing into the ZipRecruiter live spot. ZipRecruiter. The future of hiring is getting brighter. ZipRecruiter's latest tools and features help speed up finding the right people for your roles, so you save valuable time, and now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. All right, ZipRecruiter.com/audio. All right. 320,000 new resumes get added to the ZipRecruiter monthly.
Damn.
So even folks that aren't even looking for a job, if they put a resume out at some point, you can go find folks that might not even be looking for a job in a given time. ZipRecruiter's great, man. They really are. I've done some business with them in the past on the radio station and had good return on that. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And if you go to ZipRecruiter.com/audio right now, you can try it for free. Again, it's ZipRecruiter.com/audio. ZipRecruiter is the smartest way to hire. Thank you to ZipRecruiter. All right. How much Micah and Packer shit did y'all get into while I was out yesterday?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Look, and I know you and I agree, and we started the show off like this earlier. You and I agree. Look, no one's trying to shit on Micah Parsons. We're just trying to be authentic. We're trying to be realistic about where he stands and how good he is. Again, the Dallas Cowboys have 4 number 1 picks in the next 2 drafts. They just saved $180 million in money. They have a plug-in. We can debate how good the dude they got from Green Bay is. He's been to 3 Pro Bowls. I guess he had a quiet year last year. Don't matter. They have a starter to go next to Osi Odigizua. That was a problem. Osi was really the only real stud dude they had in the interior line last year. Now they have another guy to help him out. If anything, he should make Osa a little better. That was a good trade. And I find out that Micah may have to take a shot to even play this week. Okay.
An epidural at that.
Okay.
That's not good. And again, the Packers are. What I said yesterday, Mike. If you invested this much money in this guy, and it's a 4-year investment, I know you're trying to save face with half of your fan base because half of your fan base thinks this was a stupid trade.
Yeah.
And you're like, we can't trade for a guy that's not able to play the first 2-3 weeks. But if this is a 4-year investment, you gave him 130 up front, don't run him out there with an epidural in his freaking back. Just be like, hey, man, he's not ready. 1, he didn't have no training camp. 2, he's having to take what women take before they deliver babies. Let them rest for a couple weeks. Half the fan base already hates you. It ain't gonna get any. It's not gonna get any better running them out there hurt. All it's gonna happen because bad backs don't get better without rest.
Good luck to the Packers. The Cowboys gave themselves a whole shit ton of opportunity by this trade. I have no problem with this trade whatsoever.
Me neither.
None. And I just don't understand.
But the thing I said was, I guess the back was really hurt. I thought he was faking just to skip training camp.
They act like he's fucking Lawrence Taylor. They're giving him number 1. No one has wore that number since Curly Lambeau, who they named the fucking stadium after in the 1920s. Right. He better be Lawrence Taylor. Y'all better win the Super Bowl in the next 3 years.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know. I don't either. I don't either.
I don't know about that.
That's the only way this trade is justifiable. The overrating of Micah Parsons is unbelievable. And it's not just like randos. It's, nationally syndicated radio people, television hosts.
What?
Y'all made our industry look bad. The people that have overrated Micah Parsons. Oh, yeah. If he were a fucking Cleveland Brown or a Miami Dolphin, this would not have even moved half the needle that it moved.
Right.
But he plays for Dallas, and everybody gets all awashed in cowboy overrating bullshit. Because he plays for the Cowboys. If you have any success whatsoever in Dallas, you are twice the player that you would have been had you been a Steeler or even a Raider. It's ridiculous.
Right.
It's insane. Did y'all get into the Trayvon Diggs? No, not Trayvon Diggs. Did y'all get into the Deron Bland deal?
Briefly.
I don't know how I feel about the Deron. See, now they're making moves. See? And it's so funny. They didn't have to do these deals this week. This is their way. See, this freed up money. Now we can get Deron Bland down because we don't have Micah.
Yeah, Deron Bland. You talk about overrated.
Funny. Dude. Okay, now, cool.
He's more overrated than Micah.
You freed up money, but let's not throw it away on bullshit. Look, Deron Bland's a tough guy. He ain't a pussy like Trayvon Diggs is. He's a pussy. He needs to be the next guy released or traded.
Yeah.
I don't hate Deron Bland. I'm just saying he was hurt most of the year last year. He had that amazing 3-month run 2.5 years ago
where
he had all the pick sixes.
Thrown to
he was fucking Dion for 3 weeks or 3 months. He ain't done shit since.
But get burnt up.
Right. And we're giving him 50 guaranteed. Okay. I bet you they take care of Tyler Smith between now and kickoff tomorrow. They're just trying to get out ahead of these things early. See what we can do with all this money. That's great. You got 4 draft picks. You still have to draft the right guy. You got all this money. You still have to sign the right people.
Pay the right guys.
Be careful. Be careful.
I'd rather them kept Stephon Gilmore and let Bland walk.
Yeah.
Way cheaper and better.
Did y'all see what Dak said?
No.
Dak's like, well, at least it's over. It's not a distraction anymore. I get the sense that a lot of – look, this guy – of course, we said this last week. Give it a week, the Cowboys are going to throw Micah Parsons' character under the bus.
Yeah, the smear campaign.
But there may be something to a lot of the guys just didn't like the son of a bitch.
Well, they said the podcast pissed people off all the way up to Dak.
Okay.
So, he said some things on the podcast some guys didn't like. And I don't even think it's more about what he said, Mike. It's more about, dude, what are you doing? We suck. Get off camera.
Right.
I think it's more about that.
He's an asshole. He's kind of a douche.
Who was it? Who was the safety that was critical of Malik
shit.
Hooker?
Malik Hooker, yeah.
Malik Hooker. Malik. Yeah. So now what we found out is Malik Hooker was speaking for the team. He wasn't speaking for Malik Hooker.
Right.
They're like, hey man, who wants to tell Micah that this shit is corny?
Yeah.
Malik is like, I'll do it. He ain't gonna do shit to me.
Yeah.
And Malik spoke and now we finding out if that's what they're saying is true. Malik was speaking not only for himself, but he was speaking for Dak Prescott and the rest of the gang.
I still think they're going to get their ass kicked tomorrow night. I think they're going to have a bad season. That's not because Micah Parsons got traded necessarily. Micah Parsons is not the difference between them going 11-6 and 6-11. They're a bad team with him. You might as well get something for him.
Right.
And they did. And they did. They are rebuilding while trying to win, which is dumb and dysfunctional. It doesn't take Jerry off the hook, but I don't have any problem with the trade.
None.
Because I don't think Micah's Lawrence freaking Taylor. The official Russian oligarch, Rib, is in here. Rib Zhuzhnowski.
He's in the
survivor pool. He's in the survivor pool. Very good, Rib. Thank you, home. Appreciate it very much. All right. We got yet another, and look at see, this is the mark of success, Rudy.
What's this?
We have to go to 2 hours. We have a new endorsement called Delete Me. Delete Me. Delete Me makes it easy, quick, and safe to remove. And this is something we've talked about. Delete Me makes it easy, quick, and safe to remove your personal data online. At a time when surveillance and data breaches are common enough to make everybody vulnerable, data brokers, I guess I stick my name in there, got my contact info. How many times you put your social security number online?
Oh, not a lot.
How many times are you asked to type in your address?
A lot.
I mean, these people get your number. They get your security, and they get your home address. The New York Times Wirecutter has named Delete Me their top pick for data removal services. Pretty good. I'm online all the time. I get creeped out all the time too, man, with the stuff because I'm always online.
Me too. Way too much.
Booked a hotel last week for Corpus Christi. It's all on my phone. I can't just, hey, this the Holiday Inn. I'm going to be there tonight. Y'all got any availability? That's how we did it back in the day.
Yeah, you don't get to just show up and hand over your cash.
This company here, Delete Me, it allows you to take control of your data and keep your private life by signing up for Delete Me now at a special discount for our people. Today, you get 20% off your Delete Me plan by texting HIT, H-I-T, to 64000, 64000. Get 20% off your Delete Me plan by texting HIT to 64000. The only way to get 20% off is to text HIT to 64000. That's HIT to 64000. Message and data rates may apply. All right. So we got a decent amount today. What, 7 or 8 guys signed up?
6 or 7.
And we'll do this tomorrow morning, too, for the hour. All right, cool. It's going to be fun. It's a good way to get our people involved, good way to keep up with the rest of the league, have some fun, and somebody will get a payout when and the season's only 3.5 months long. So It ain't like it's going to take a year to give somebody the winner. And it helps us make a few bucks.
Why not?
That's right. And damn it, Ruben, we're going to pay. I'm still hurt. You owe me a taco, Holmes. Come on. All right. How do we make sure y'all pay? Ruben. I thought we were boyfriends.
You'll find us, Ruben. You'll find us.
Right in the heart. I'm having a bad day. My doggo died. You going to punch me in the stomach like that? I'm kidding. All right.
That's a good excuse.
All right. What else? We good? All right. Thank y'all. This has been a distraction. I need to check on my lady. She went to work today, and she's like, you may have to come pick me up. I'm like, that's okay. I'll come get you. I dropped her off because I might have to go. We're down to one car. One of my cars is on the fritz.
Damn.
So yesterday morning.
The one we took to Corpus?
The one we took to Corpus.
Oh, damn. That Corpus trip put a little.
My car's great.
Yeah.
So the morning that we're going to put our dog down, so they came over at 10 o'clock yesterday. And so I went and met my buddy Dale. We swapped car for truck. And I got in my car to drive my car over to Dale's to get his pickup truck so we can get the dog in the back. I turned the car on and it was like, engine malfunction, service immediately. Oh, my God.
Of course.
Of all days.
Of course.
All right, so I drove Nina's car to swap the truck. Nina's like, I don't want to think about that car. We'll worry about it later. All right. And then this morning we're laying there and I'm getting ready for the show. I hear beep real loud in the hallway. Beep. And battery's gone out in the fire alarm.
Oh, you black now.
And we're just laughing at each other. We're just like, are you kidding me? We're just laughing.
Black now. If you really want to be black, you don't change that battery. Just let it beep.
I can't do that.
I've taken all of my fire.
I would love to be black, but not like that. Yeah. I want a big dinger. Dinger? I want a big dong for a day. I want to be Shaq for a day, just to know how big that is. No. So it's just funny. It's like, oh, our car
one
breaking
thing after
down.
Another.
No, I got to go. The battery's fucked up, and it was just. I mean, obviously you just changed the battery, but it was just funny. It's funny. We need
just like, at that point you just start laughing.
Right. All that to say, thank y'all. It's been a good distraction.
Rest easy, man. Y'all pour something out for Sinatra.
My man Sinatra. Loved Rudy when he came over too. Although my other dog loved you more. She loves the black man.
She loves the black man. She was being really nice to me.
And every time a black man is at our home, or whenever she's been to the park, and there's like a black guy, Mango's our other dog. By the way, she's 13. She next.
How's she acting?
Good question. So far, it's a little weird. So we wanted her to be there. We didn't want to put her like in a back room. Because we didn't want her to be confused, like, where'd my boy go? Because they're together literally nonstop. We let her stay in the room when we did it.
Yeah.
And she sat there on the couch and she just watched.
Like wondering what's going on. Yeah.
And then when he was gone, we let her go over and smell him. And she gave us a look like, wow, he did. So she understood what happened, I think. And we let her sleep in the bed with us last night, which is a massive no-no for me. I said one night, but we also read where you can't if you have 2 dogs and the one that's left, they're going to be weird.
Pamper.
You can't overdo that because they're going to that actually might be more of a disservice to them.
Right.
Just try to be normal. So she was fine. She slept in the room with us, and she was fine.
Yeah.
She's old too, She
probably walk around the apartment right now looking for him.
Yeah. Baffa D's. What an ender, Mike. Jesus. I know.
Sorry, Baffa.
No, I'm
D's.
saying it's a shitty day.
Both
I'm having a shitty week. And it's going to be a shitty week. Thank God we got Cowboys and Eagles tomorrow. I got the NFL. I might, what's fun? Friday night I might go to a high school football game too. I was thinking about this. And Nina's going to be out of town. So Flower Bluff's playing Marshall here in town.
Wow.
The John Marshall High School?
Yeah, the John Marshall High School. That's your alma mater?
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they're going to get their ship beat out
They're
of them.
playing the best team in Corpus Christi, Flower Bluff. And I thought, well, shit, I might go up because we talk high school on our Saturday show. I may go watch Flower Bluff play Marshall on Friday night. I don't know. Need some distractions, and y'all been a good one. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate everybody that jumped into the Survivor League. We'll do that. We'll get guys to sign up tomorrow, too, as well. And then we'll put the cutoff, obviously, when we end the show tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to Bouquet and Rudy. It's been a shitty week. Just got to read about sports and watch dumbass television, and we'll get through it. Love y'all hard. Thank you, everybody, very much. We'll see y'all in here mañana. Thank you.